Okay, good. Welcome, my people. Apologies for the late start, technical difficulties, but we the handle business always. We just overcome all adversity, always. Which that's a good segue into today. You don't know. Today we are talking about foot on the gas. Yeah. That's the vibes for today. So, as usual, I gotta tell you, blessings, my people, and welcome, welcome. While I get everything in order, give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Why? Salutations, blessings, and love, my people. So, yeah, blessings, my people. Welcome to another episode of the All Over It podcast. Today, December the 1st, as I just say, the best month of the year. They save the best for last. My body month. Yeah. So, yeah, big things. And yeah, we coming with big things. Always. So just know, is love. Today, episode 31. And we here. We showing up. Every week, we here. Consistency. Always. So last week, we talked about the Four Horsemen. And I'll say the feedback was humbling. The love, the messages. Some of you told me straight, like, Ali, your father would be proud. And I'll be honest, that touched me deep. And right now, I feeling realigned. I feeling reignited, reinvigorated, refocused, and just hungry. Straight up hungry. Yeah. So hungry, even when my belly full. Hungry even when I eat. Hungry because I know the purpose God put inside of me, and all of that combines into the message for today, which is put on the gas. Yeah. So right now is no slowing down, no letting up, no sleeping, at that. So drop something in the chat. If you're there with me, drop something in the chat. Whether a fire, whether yeah, something. Let me know you feel me. Let me know you're hungry too. Yeah. Because right now we got so I can start with a short recap and then I'll get into a presentation about the message for today. Which my short recap is I feel like I should say why my foot is on the gas right now. So last week at the end of the episode, I had a real heartfelt monologue, I'll call it. And the Four Horsemen really had a change. And I said it then, I'm not sleeping on my opportunities. I'm not letting nothing pass. What's for me, going to be for me. And I'll say life threw a curveball. I didn't expect it. It shocked me for a second, but I still here. I still standing, I still hungry, and my foot's still on the gas. So life is too short to play small, too short to hesitate, too short to let your gifts be buried. So yeah, we had to talk about that today. So tell a friend to tell a friend, share this. Anybody who need to wake up, who need that little fire under their foot, send this to them. Tell them, look, check this out. Hear what Oliver gotta say, cause real talk. Yeah, it's real talk. So today I want to share this PowerPoint. So yeah, today we're talking about foot on the gas. Like I said, that's the topic, and we're gonna dive into these four pillars, which we keeping things simple now. Simple. So the first pillar is no more sleeping. No more sleeping on your gifts. We all have talents, skills, God-given abilities, and too often we sleep on them. But hear me today. When you sleep on your gifts, you starve your future. And right now, I'm not starving my future. I staying hungry, even when I eat. I'm staying ready, even when things seem quiet. So even when I feel like, okay, things might be good, I still going to remain hungry. Because hunger and discipline is what separates dreamers from doers. So I'm curious to know, what gift or skill have you been sleeping on? Leave a little comment in the chat. Let me know. Talk to me. I want to hear you. So the next pillar, opportunities are all around us. We just don't see them. So if we had to really put an urgency on life, if we really had to say to ourselves, like we only got one life to live and life is short, we would really go for everything we dreaming of. Sometimes we don't realize how much opportunity we really have already right in front of us. Simple skills, simple services, simple ideas, but because we stuck in comfort, a fear, a procrastination, we overlook these opportunities, we overlook these skills that we have. So I have to say, you only get one life. You better use it. You better go out and get what's yours. If you don't see your opportunities, you would leave them on the table for somebody else to take straight up. So I have another question for you. What opportunities do you know you have, but you haven't acted on them yet? I'm curious. I want to hear from you. So leave a comment in the chat. Let me hear from you. Let me know how you feel it. We'll move on. Pillar 3. All my plates getting clean. Yeah, we gotta keep a clean kitchen right now. Yeah, so we gotta eat all the food on that plate and then make sure clean up that plate. So every skill I have, every talent in me, every opportunity on my plate, I eat in all of them. And I hope the same for you. So I'll tell you straight up, nobody taking no food off my plate. Was for me, going to be for me, always. Nobody eating what God prepared for me. I going to show up and handle business. Always. Look, I right here, I showing up. I handling my business. So trust and believe. When now you hear the name Oliver Williams, you could equate that to handling business. Yeah, straight up. So like they say, God's blessings, nobody can change it, nobody can shift it, nobody can take it. So everything I handle in business, agriculture, foot on the gas, consulting, foot on the gas, AI, oh God, foot on the gas. This podcast, look, it's still showing up every week. Foot fully on the gas. Yeah. So just know, all plates getting clean. You gotta act like you're hungry even when you're full. Because purpose don't sleep and success don't come to people who are waiting. So keep that in mind. And the last pillar, I'll give you some real examples. I'll tell you, I've been really putting in work since I come back from Colombia. I come back with new ideas. I've been doing new things I haven't done before I leave here. And it's a beautiful thing. I'll say I scheduled some posts of some videos I did while I was in Colombia, some fruit tasting and testing different fruits and things I buy in the store down there and thing. And yeah, just putting together everything. I come back, I've been doing a lot of transplanting my dragon fruit them, getting my farm back in order because I've been distracted, I'll say, but like personal family reasons, so now I refocused and it's like, yeah, everything. And yeah, it's real. It's not talk. I talking real thing here to you, like action. Like just know you're gonna be seeing me a lot. You're gonna be seeing me posting a lot. You're gonna be seeing a lot of videos and different things from me, articles, all kind of different things because what? Consulting wise, I just finished AI certification, an AI consulting certification. And I already know like different business strategies and ways to enhance and optimize your business. So all these things I look into enhance, organize, and capitalize. So I check in, I can start doing financial literacy sessions. I organizing, like I said, the AI and business optimization. And I could give you like one real example, something I've been doing consulting wise really already. I shared on this podcast a few episodes ago during the AI monetization episode, which was, I think, 25, if I'm not mistaken. And I talk about how I use AI I trained it to become like a business strategy coach. And I gave it a scenario based on like a real scenario. Let me say like a real example, and I basically gave it the situation and I gave it my personal view and opinions of ways to better the situation and enhance the business, optimize the business. And it gave me feedback on that. I share that in this podcast. Like I said, today is episode 31. That was episode 25. Good. Gotta start like putting the little blocks that it like direct you back to those. But anyways, thank you. But yeah, if you're there listening, leave a comment. Let me know where you be, where you're there. I want to hear from you. I want to know how you're feeling. how you feeling today? I feeling energized, I feeling empowered. So I want to know how you feel it, But yeah, so I talk about consulting, and like I say, in a previous episode, I share how I explain and break down to the AI business scenario and trying to enhance a business that had a little setback or little hiccups. So, long story short, I had a conversation with the owners, and I expressed to them, like, look, I was thinking about the situation you've been going through, and I have some suggestions for you. And they checking, okay, I would like to hear what you gotta say. So I share a few of the suggestions I had, and like, explain how the AI helped me with, like, really making things concise and concrete and clear, and yeah, they checking, okay, they understand where I'm coming from, and they had value the feedback. Let me say like that. So they implemented it during the festival, and yeah, basically, from what they tell me, they didn't implement it exactly. They made some minor adjustments, but still, love, things happening, things moving, things, people seeing real value and real advancement. So it's real. These is real examples. So good night, Mel. Good night, Mel. Thank you for joining. I'm doing well with the grace of God. God bless. So yeah, moving on. Another real example is, I let me just pull it up. Just yesterday, I posted this video, whereas I did a presentation about an app that I created. So, you could go on my page, check out this video, bringing ideas to life with AI, my journey building an app. Great. As you can see, Oliver and Junior Williams, that is I. Good. So we're doing things. I'm telling you, real examples. Good. So you can see this is real. I posted this video, whereas I did this presentation showing this AI, this app that I created. So also, a few episodes back, I spoke about this financial tracker slash task manager slash journaling app that I had aspired to create, that I had started working on. So now it's live, it's published, it's real. I published it. I even shared it with some close team members so that they could start testing. And I also been testing it. And like, this here is, this is the sign-in page of it. So yeah, bottom line, check out the video. I ain't gonna take up all your time here watching this video. That is a whole nother video. Yeah. But yeah, just know we're doing things. I show the app. I share how ChatGPT helped me create a mega prompt for this app. And then I literally showed using the app. I did a live demonstration. So basically, this is the app. This is the app. I want it to behave itself and load up. So of course, this is the back end. but yeah, and that other slide what you saw just now was the sign in page, but this is like how it would look if you sign in. And this left side is the the code and the AI chat, but I'll hide that for now. So yeah, this is my app. As you can see, during the video, I put some tasks, so now they come up as overdue. But I'll deal with that later. But yeah, how it works. This is the dashboard. As you could see, I created different scopes. So let's say if you have businesses, you could like add your different businesses. So if you have multiple streams of income, you could add all of them. And then of course you have your personal. They have like little interactive things to keep you engaged, like streets and showing your total income for today and your expenses, all of that. And then yeah, you can add your transactions, it shows your tasks, and if you had any tasks due today, it would have shown you as well. So these was due yesterday, November 30th. So that's why they try and overdo. Anyways, if I want, I could go here, all transactions, go through, see everything I do. So like I said, in testing it, we have recurring transactions. So let me say if you have, yeah, make my own app. Yeah. Let's say I have like phone bill or utility bill or these things I want to add recurring. I could add that in here. Come here, they have tasks, like I say, active tasks. So I'll have to, like work on this. So because I clicked that, it when I completed, but it wasn't really completed. I'll have to edit it, change the date, so on, so on. Anyways, go here now. You got your journal. If you have your journal entries, you could search your journal entries, pull up specific entries if you want. And then, yeah, here's where you could input your journal. You could put how you feel, your energy level, if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling high energy. Right now, I high energy, so I gotta put high. Good. And then, yeah, it's your reflections, what happened today, wins, losses. And then, yeah, tomorrow focus, all of that good stuff. And then, yeah, we have a little calendar here. You could go through, find back different stuff. So this was one of the main things I wanted, which is like, you see, so pretty already. Monthly business reports. So I guess because I do a couple transactions last month, they give me a nice breakdown of what went on. And yeah, then you got settings, you could connect your calendar, you could do calendar, and so on, sign out, and that good stuff. So just to show you what going on, we making moves, we really doing things, we actually legitimately real examples, real examples, real examples. So if I gotta say one more example, content and editing, I I've been using CapCut heavy, and I could say I really upgrade or reevaluate, or yeah, because first I used to be saying like I don't like CapCut on the phone, but now I'm making videos on my phone and thing too, like editing, piecing together. So I'll tell you, don't leave nothing stop you. Sometimes we just be we own biggest barrier, we own biggest obstacle. If we could overcome our own mind, if we could overcome our own negative thoughts and our own keepbacks and setbacks and whatever it is that telling us that we can't, instead of saying, I can't do something, we should turn that around and say, how can I do that something? And yeah, I guess this is a wake up call. This is a wake up call to you, to me. The wake up call. It is a wake up call for us to wake up and get serious and just do it. Just do it for real. Like, just do it. So it's time to shift your mindset and take action. Embrace a leap of faith towards your goals. Yeah, embrace. Family, my people, hear me too. You don't need permission. You just need action. Like Nike say, just do it. But let me make it even better. Let me make it real for you. Just start. Just move. Just try. Just build. Just learn. And just execute. Yeah. We not waiting anymore. We not hesitating anymore. We not letting fear take our blessings. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah. So if you really ready for that breakthrough season, drop a comment in the chat. If you really ready for your breakthrough, if you really see those better days coming ahead, leave a comment, leave a like, something. Let me hear you, because it's no. We gotta really get it. We gotta wake up. It's now or never. Like how some of my friends say, now or never. It's now or never. Life is short. We need to really realize what we want out of life, plan for our future, and go out and get it. So I have a few practical tips. A few practical tips. So today is Monday. Some people, let's say, the first day of the week. First work day of the week for some, for sure. So the first practical tip I'll give you today is choose one goal to focus on. Choose one goal to attack this week. Something, whatever it is, whatever that thing that crosses your mind is, hold it. Choose one goal to focus on for this week and attack it. Even if you don't fully achieve it, make progress. Chip away at it. Yeah. So my second practical tip to you, use what already in your hand. Use what you have available. Like they have this song from Dominica, Buyo song. And thank you. Blessings and love. I appreciate that. Like it got this Buyo song that say, do with what you have. And it's true. It's true. Some people just try to go above and beyond, and before they do what they have to do, they try to be so grand and grandiose, let me say. But sometimes just that first step is what you need to start that momentum going. Like they say, a snowball effect. You just push that snowball. It starts small, and now because it moving, it just keep growing and growing. Yeah. So that goes to the third practical tip. Move every day. Do something every day. Small steps create big progress. Yeah. So move daily, even small steps. Maybe it might seem small to you, it might seem minuscule to you, but do it still. Trust and believe. When you look back, you can say, wow, I reached so far. Remember, I'll about tell you that December 1st, best month of the year. Anyways, that goes to number 4. Protect your focus and eliminate distractions. Yeah. Protect your focus. I used to say, I used to drive a focus, so I always focus. I don't drive it no more, but still, we 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 tunnel vision. We seeing the goal and we going for it. We ain't leaving nothing throw us off. Like a horse on the track that have the blinders on, like it can't see left, it can't see right. We seeing it. What we have to go for. Like, yes, of course, life going through your setbacks, life going, we does have plans and things does have to adjust and alter. That's life, but you have to plan. If you don't plan, you're planning to fail. Yeah, simply put. So once you got your plan, focus, stay focused. Once you know your why, that's what gonna keep you on your journey, on your mission. That what gonna keep you thriving and pushing. Because no matter what, you know why you're doing it. You know what's the end goal. You know what's the finish line. So that's why you gotta protect your focus. You gotta focus on your intentions and ignore distractions. I'm telling you. And number 5, document your journey for clarity. So that you could look back and say, what? I didn't even realize I do all that. I promise you, right now, here today, I could put all the money I have, all the money I don't have yet, all the money I had before, and the fact that I promise you, if you start to document the things you just do, or let me say even better, if you used to document things that you just do well, you would look back and read back and say, wow, I didn't even realize I read so far ahead. I didn't even realize I do so much. I promise you that. We could put money on that, I'll bet. I ain't a gambling man like that. But I'll bet that one though. Yeah, I promise you, they have something you do that if you was to just jot down every day by, yeah, okay, I went and I water that grass, I water, I get the goat water, I clean the car, like all of that's content too. Like, look, people getting rich, people becoming millionaires just because they recording the things that they just do every day. So if they walking in a McDonald's, let me say like hypothetical. So we talk about real example here. They have businesses. I watch like Upflip and these different business channels on YouTube, and they'll talk about different businesses. And I remember one good, a guy, he had a business, whereas he was doing something simple like fries. He was making fries, like loaded fries and those type things. And he decided, what, even though is repetitive, even though it's a redundant task, he going to record it and just fix it up a little bit, add a little, maybe a little captions or a little music, or maybe add something behind it to give it a little enhancement, and post it every day. That's one thing. If you want to be a content creator, that's one of the first things you gotta do. You gotta be consistent. Like for me, I doing this podcast every week, but really and truly as a content creator, you gotta be doing things every day. You gotta be doing things all the time. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's foot on the gas. We gotta have the foot on the gas, and we gotta document what we're doing so we could look back and say, okay, I did well. Like when God created the universe, the earth, and everything, and after He do He work and He rests, He look back at it and He checking like this is good, this work I do is good. So if you don't document, how you gonna know your work good? Okay, yeah, one half, like in the moment, like okay, yeah, I do this job and it was good. But after that, you forget about that, like just living in the moment, which is cool to an extent. But yeah, we gotta plan, we gotta keep your foot on the gas. You can't just checking, yeah, things good today now and then you fall off, you're doing nothing again tomorrow. Nah. Every day we're doing something. We're getting up every day and we're doing something. Yeah, we gotta rest. Check, so we can rest in between, yeah. But we're keeping our foot on the gas. Check, so even like how I talk about like my different opportunities, like how I talk about the agriculture, the consulting, and so on. You know, it's so much opportunity. And even a good example, another great real example. So maybe I might go back to the real example, say page slide. Another real example. At least on 4 to 5 different occasions, different people in different settings approach me and tell me, hey, I want to sit down with you and discuss about podcasting because I want to do a podcast. And being as you to do a podcast, I want you to teach me. I want you to show me the ropes, basically. And of course, on every occasion I check in, no problem. Take my number. We could talk whenever you're ready, we chat to whatever questions you have, feel free. But it get me thinking. Being has is multiple people, ain't just one or two people, is multiple people. So they have demand for that. And I check in like, why you don't just put together like a little quick course, like a podcast course showing people from start to finish, like how to do it, introduction, showing people the equipment to use, all these different things, how to get started, all these different things. And I'm going to do that as well. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't do it yet. I started with an outline for sure, you know. So for sure, we start. We start somewhere. We start chipping, you know. But I'll be honest, I ain't finished with it yet. But just know that coming soon too. Book coming soon. I know. I know. Maybe due to like the personal family medical issues and thing over the past couple of months, I've been like distracted. I've been all over the place having to deal with everything, me being like a kind of pillar. Let me say like that, you know. I would be the one getting called. But I guess now I check in like now that I done, of course I still gotta look out for my mother and make sure she good, which I am doing that. I promise you that, you know. But other than that, we gotta get it. I gotta make sure go out for every opportunity for she, for my niece, my nephew, them, my unborn children, them, the next generation of all of us, and yeah, man, I gotta leave a legacy just like how all of us senior leave a legacy. We gotta do something. Like doing things already. The check, but nah, now is time. Now is the time. So Yeah, real example. Wait for it. Podcast course coming soon. And like I say, I'm going to do financial literacy session soon. You check because people need it. Even right now, well, I gotta say correctly. November was financial literacy month here in St. Martin. So the island government had different sessions and financial literacy, taxes, that kind of different things. And like they had one yesterday I wanted to go to, but I was unable to get to go to it. All about banking, they had representatives from all the different banks on St. Martin. But I love to get to reach there to that one. But still happy. I know I can get the information because I got my people wrong and they'll come back and let me know what's going on. So I ain't gotta worry. Maybe I might get a full detail rundown, but I'll get some type of info. So I appreciate it for whatever I got, whatever God got in store for me, and take it with appreciation and gratitude. So that being said, I ain't gonna lie, my family. I ain't got no long episode for you today now. You know, if you got anything you want, tell me. If you want, me talk about anything or any question you got for me, leave it in the chat. I'm curious to know. So I have a few things I'm going to still talk about and kind of close down with, but wind down with. But just saying, today we ain't gonna be here all 2 hours and change. Promise you that. Which I should have said that in my announcements in the beginning. But still, I be. Yeah, we foot on the gas. We just on it. So yeah, like I said, a wake up call right now. And the most I can tell you, it's time to shift your mindset and take action. Embrace the leap of faith towards your goal. So just move like your boy right here in this picture. So just in your mind, think on yourself like he just jumping off a cliff. But now just keep in mind he probably got a cushion underneath and he got a backpack on his back, which is probably a parachute. So he good. We gonna be good always. God with us always. So once we take that leap of faith and we trust that God got us, we ain't nothing to worry about. So I gave you my practical tips and yeah, yeah. My foot is on the gas. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up. Straight up. This is my season of execution. Guess that's the most concise, clear way I could say. You know, my family, I telling you straight. This is my season of execution. Check the Four Horsemen episode last week. Kind of ignite me. I think that was like I ain't gonna like Colombia inspire me. Like Colombia really give me perspective. It really had me thinking, had me reflecting and analyzing and evaluating and all of those big words that mean the same thing. Yeah. But one thing I could tell you, purpose is pulling me right now. Yeah, I feel like I am pulled like a magnet. Like you see, like this compass. Like I feel like I just on the right track. Just on the right track. That, like I said, that Four Horsemen episode last week. Go check it out, man. If you don't watch it, go and check it out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm telling you, I ain't just telling you that just because I want you to tell people for me to get views. Nah, I'm telling you because it's good things I talk value to your life. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Share it. Yeah. If you like what I'm talking, like it too. Don't be afraid. Don't just be there sitting in the dark, in the shadows, watching, checking. Yeah, man, I know you're doing good, but you don't saying it. You're saying it to yourself behind the phone screen or the TV screen or computer screen, whatever to be like. At least give a little like. Don't worry, just now you could give a donation. Just now we can make all of that possible because put on the gas. So yeah. If you was one of those people that checking, you just there listening in the shadows and just checking, man, I know you're doing good, but I ain't got no likes or no sharing to do for you. Cool, don't worry. You could share some funds. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. So last week episode, check it out, Four Horsemen. I talk about my father, I would say most deepest principle, like the principle he sing to the top of the mountains, the thing that I would say everybody know him for. Like everybody know my father, Four Horsemen. Like I say in my last episode, for the eulogy, when I start to say it, from time I say Four Horsemen, everybody done, Four Horsemen, go to school. Check in, where here are you? Yes, sir. Well trained. Boa. I is a trainer now. Certified. Straight up. So this Oliver here now, certified trainer, certified AI consultant, business consultant, business owner. Yeah. Can't forget that one for sure. Yeah. Motivational speaker. Call me. Idea. Wherever you need me for idea. Telling you. I clean in all plates. Don't worry. Whether the plate big, whether the plate small, we're gonna take it, we're gonna buy it, and we're gonna eat. So yeah. Last week episode, Four Horsemen, my father's teachings, go to school, get an education, get a job, get a pension. Rightfully I had to do it like this. But they never teach you that fifth one, which is independence. Your independence, as Ida said, believe in yourself. Check. Matter of fact, this is the end. So stop sharing. Believe in yourself, the fifth horseman. So, like I say, four horsemen, go to school, get an education, get a job, get a pension. But you gotta believe in yourself. Sometimes you might be an outcast. Sometimes you might be an outlier because they check you. Who's you? Who you feel you be? You know. But you gotta be you. Nobody can be you. Only you could be you. And you gotta do what is right for you. Check. So yeah, that fifth horseman is the thing. Believe in yourself. So me, I believe in myself. I believe in my capabilities and my abilities. I know I have a lot of opportunity at my fingertips. So now I just connecting dots and making sure everything moving streamlined, seamless, walking smooth like oil, like butter on your skin. Yeah, telling you straight up. So I telling you, this is my season of execution, my people. Yeah, it's love. You check. Colombia really inspired me. But I telling you, this purpose just pulling me forward and there's no looking back right now, no backward. Like who they are with me right now. I appreciate you and I love you and I love the sport. And trust me, I recognize you. Who ain't there, who ain't about it. Trust and believe, I recognize you too. So I know who gonna be on the train and I know who getting left at the station straight up, and I'll say that curveball that came, it didn't stop me. It waked me up even more. So like I say, my foot is on the gas. My foot is on the gasoline, propane, jet fuel, all of that. All of that behind me, all of that under my foot, just light up, down the road, straight, real talk, foot on the gas. I on a move, I on a mission, and I want you to step into this season with me, straight up. You listening here right now? I want you to don't feel like I just saying this to toot my horn. I promise you that. I saying this because I want to ignite you too. Like when I campaign, my slogan was reigniting the fire within St. Martin. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just reignite the fire under your foot. Because right now I am on fire. I am under fire. Under it, I feel like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Straight up. Just in a hot fire, blazing fire, burning out everybody else, and I just standing up in it cool. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah. That's a real talk. So my foot on the gas. And I want you to step into this season. So I really want you to sit down and think to yourself, like, look, what opportunity I have at my fingertips. Tell yourself that. Not me saying that to you. I'm telling you to say that to yourself. What opportunity do I have at my fingertips? What can I do that I could capitalize on right now? Like I say, matter of fact, me add this back to the stage. I go back in time. Practical tips. Choose one goal to focus on. Use what you have available. Move daily. Even small steps count. Protect your focus and eliminate distractions. And number 5, document your journey for clarity and content. Because I'm telling you, when you document things you do, you got content right there now. I could tell you, because right now, I think that has been my problem. I just have too much content that it'll be like, bye, I gotta work on this, I gotta work on that. So now it's like, okay, chip in, chip in. And then once I finish, okay, now schedule. Once I schedule, I done with that. You check. But if you move in, nothing ain't getting do. You check. But once you start somewhere and you keep that consistency, you say, okay, today I do a little bit. Maybe I ain't do as much as I wanted to do, but I'll do some. And then tomorrow, maybe you might tell yourself you want to do more tomorrow because you do less yesterday, but maybe you might still not be able to do more tomorrow. You might still do a little less tomorrow, maybe even less than the first day. But keep pushing. Every drip in that bucket count, man. Look, like we in here right now, I does this AC that pushing right now, right here above me. I have the hose from it hook up to like a 5 gallon container, plastic, like the water fountain bottle thing. Good. And I know I talk about this already, but you'll be amazed that I ain't talking about it today, but yeah, you know, you'll be amazed how one drop, not even like over days, over weeks, like within hours, that thing is like at least half full. Like we here right now and this, while I got it on running, by the time I go outside, it may be half full. If I run it again tomorrow, it full, overflowing. Every little bit counts. Every drip in that bucket counting. Every penny counts. 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent make 100 cents. That's $1. Straight. $100 is $100. Yo. But yeah, anyways. I gotta show it one more time. Look, foot on the gas, foot on the gas. And I want you to step into this season with me. So I need you to leave a comment. You there watching? Leave a comment. Let me know. Yeah, Ali. Yeah, Oliver. I'm serious about my life and my purpose too. Yeah, Oliver. I want to step into this season of execution too. Yeah. Because what? Life can always throw us curveballs, but it's how we going to bounce back. It's how we going to move forward from it. You check? So yeah, I need you to leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know. And I just have to say blessings. Me, I hungry. I hungry, I focus, I grateful, I discipline. You know, and I really hoping that you listening to the sound of my voice, going to stay hungry, going to stay moving, and going to keep executing with excellence because only we could do we. Only you could be you. Only you could be you. Straight up. You know, so that being said, now we're about to start closing down for me. Closing down, winding down. All that stuff. Like I said, today ain't no long day. We ain't gonna be here no 2 hours. Now I'll tell you straight up, moving forward, we ain't gonna be here 2 hours. We are 2 hours because something special going on. And I ain't gonna lie, we've been doing special things, you know. But we we got we foot on the gas, plain and simple, you know. So we gonna always handle business, right? Right? Let me know, right? You handling business too, right? Or listening. Like oh God. I just make myself think on the partner from the Papa Balloon, the Jamaican pan chicken, like me I wait. But anyways. Nah, but for real, if you feel me, if you feel what I'm saying, if you feel like this is a season, the reason, if you feel like you're on a mission, if you feel like you see your purpose and you're going to live in it and you're going to go up and get it, get what's really rightfully for you, let me know it. I want to hear it. I want you to do something. Leave a like, leave a comment, something I need to see somehow, some way that you checking, you feel me. Yeah. No, but yeah, love alone. That being said, like I say, announcement today ain't gonna be so long. Moving forward, ain't gonna be 2 hours. And for good reason, for technical reasons. Let me say like that, simply put. You know? But yeah, we working on things, we doing things. You're gonna be seeing me a lot more. Like just know that, like on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I like today somebody tell me, yeah, I should go live on TikTok too. And I've been saying I'm going to do that now. When I was in Colombia, I had said I was going to start to go live on TikTok. But like just talking random, like just random, not like all over it podcast type vibes. Like just like, yeah, you know. But I ain't gonna lie. Don't be surprised next week. I on TikTok too. TikTok too. Ha! TikTok too. Yo. Yeah, we making moves. Just know. And I just hope you making moves too. Because yeah, can't just be me. Anyways, I like my new Mercedes Benz hat. Straight out of Cali, Colombia. I like Colombia was nice. If you never been, you gotta go. I I got some I got a video I gotta put together for my trip, but I say you know what? I can't do a like travel vlog about Colombia without doing the one for Bonilla first. So I check in like man, I gotta do it Bonilla. So yeah, that vibes. Going to do that and then after that going to do the Colombia one. So I schedule myself now. I say I'm gonna schedule time to sit down, work on these things. Cause that's what life is about. Life might always be a hustle and bustle, so you gotta now find time to organize yourself. And that's how everybody that doing it does do it. They does. Let me tell you straight up. The millionaires and millionaires and things, the people who really making money and doing things, got big business running and things. First of all, when they wake up, the phone is not the first thing they're going for. The first thing they're doing, they grounding themselves, they're doing some type of like affirmation or some type of positivity, like like I'd say routine. That's the best word I call it. Every morning, wake up, something to put them in a positive state of mind, something to like give them vision or clarity or direction, whatever to be. And then after they get themselves together, then they could go and deal with the world. You check? And like I keep saying, I notice about me, I realize that nature does ground me and restore me and bring me back to a positive state, and I'm going to embrace that a lot more. One thing I noticed too, water the same, like being around water and like the ocean and things, like I love that. But then I grew up in that. I grew up going diving, conch, spearfishing. Yeah, I can think. Me and my father had a fish pot. We used to put on oyster bayside. Like I really live an island life. I'm telling you. In my first episode, I talk about it. I express all these things. Like I really, this whole podcast has been a build up. Like I start from the first episode talking about me, then like what bring me here, what make me start, and all these things, like what make me, my parents, and like the entrepreneurial and hustler mindset I've been exposed to all my life and all these things, and like how can I do different? How can I do better? Apple tree don't make orange. Remember that. If you ain't from St. Martin, you ain't from no island. And you never hear that phrase before, remember that. Apple tree don't make orange. Check. So straight up. My name is Oliver Nathaniel Jr. Williams for a reason. Named just like Oliver Nathaniel Williams Sr. Same. Good. So apple tree don't make orange. So I can live life, and I want you to live your life as well. I want you to live in your purpose. I want you to do what God put you here to do, and I want you to enjoy life. You check, because all of us could find something to be vexed about, could find something to, life have a lot of negatives, things to bring us down and keep us saddened and angered. Check, but it's what we do, it's how we approach life, is how we maneuver and operate. You check. So yeah, that's it. Let's play ball, sir. That is it, sir. So right now, I stepping up to the plate and I'm making sure it's a home run when I swing. Straight up. Every time, not just one time. They know one hit, they know one hit wonder here. Straight up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We doing things. So yeah, right now we on podcast episode 31. Ironically, hear the irony of life. So my birthday coming up, and my birthday is December the 15th, which is on a Monday. So I'm gonna be here with you. Let me start by saying that for my birthday, we here a celebration. We having a celebration. Yeah. Anyways, so for my birthday, yeah, I know it's Rayman. I know. I know it was on YouTube, no, yeah, Facebook, like video. Anyways, so yeah, the irony of life, like I don't know, I just look at the little subtleties and nuances of life, with especially with numbers. With numbers and like let me say, like if I talk to you about playing ball today, now, and I see something come up, say about okay, playing ball, I check it out. I remember I had that conversation here, like life is everything is connected now. We gotta remember that. That's actually another birthday I had too. But anyways, that's another story for another day. But anyways, so my birthday is December 15th, 2 weeks from now, which today is episode 31. On episode 33, I'll be making 32. That's the irony of life. You know, um, it would be kind of cool if it was like an episode 32, I'm making 32. So sad. But nonetheless, best month of the year, December month, last month, holiday month, so wishing you all them holiday blessings, holiday greetings, all of that good stuff. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and all of that good stuff, you know. At least here in St. Martin, we out of the hurricane season. Things kind of cooling now. So now it's time for me to get back to the planting. Like I say, like I've been planting out different things. I've been putting together some videos because I come back with like I show it in the podcast too. I come back with like cacao pod, so cocoa, where to make chocolate from. They're like orange, yellowish pod. So I come back with some of the seeds, not the pod itself. And I don't know, God just loved me and I love him too because he give me a good hand. And let me say like this. Things as like me, plants as like me, trees as grow well around me, and I just have to nurture them because I don't know why. Like I have a good hand when it comes to germinating and cultivating, seedlings and things. Check. Yeah, long story short, I come back here with the seeds them, and I had set them up because I could not put them together with the other seeds because I could not put them in the fridge. And long story short, when I reached back here, they had already like germinate and the root had already pop out. So I transplanted them into some small pots. So now they already pop out and things. So just been nurturing them, making sure they catch up good, come back with a good couple of things. So you're gonna be seeing things from tomorrow. Things done schedule. I'm telling you. So yeah, I got some videos coming of me like trying some we call them thing again. No, yeah, jaja. Guava, some I got a video of me doing cherry moya tasting. I never had tried cherry moya before I reached Colombia. I see it a lot because I like sugar apple and I familiar with custard apple. Like I know some people here who have custard apple trees. I try to get like cuttings, but it didn't work out. But anyways, long story short, I'm familiar with the cherry moya because I did research about the whole like Anona family. Being as I checking okay, so sugar apple and soursop is cousins, sugar apple and custard apple, cousins as well. But the custard apple is like a smooth one to the sugar apple. I I hope everybody know what I'm talking about. I just checking right by you saying these things like everybody familiar. But I will not be pulling up them images right now. Watch no face. I know my say man, people familiar. If you from like one of them other countries, US, UK, like people in Toronto, bless up, big up by yourself. So if you one of my people from those other countries, if not familiar with these things I'm talking about, my recommendation, Google. Type it into Google. Yeah, sugar apple. So it's not like a normal apple. But yeah, sugar apple, soursop, custard apple. But yeah, this cherry moya now, she was nice, but she was like a sweet soursop, smooth outside, and the flesh was like firm self, like soursop of me more like flaky, like it like break up and bust apart and things. But this was like static, muy duro, muy fuerte, self. Tell you what, check it like what. You know what she went on nice, like a custard apple, like like a custardy type of like texture, but like firm. Oh, nice. Anyways, you guys see the video, check it out. I got my all over agriculture page on Instagram and let me tell you straight. All over agriculture on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I posted them there so far already. I just gotta work on like adding myself, my personal page as collaborator. Else like my people ain't gonna really see it. They got just be the people who following the page already. So yeah, go follow the page too. Yeah, I doing things, man. We doing things, we doing things, we doing things. Just know. Right now I am okay, let me not say officially yet. I completed AI certification. Started I started it like around September. So I ain't gonna lie, I could have finished that long time. But just with traveling and yeah, like I said, the circumstances, the situation I was dealing with did not allow me to have the focus that I wanted. So now I was able to complete it. So just now wait for it. Just now I gonna see thing come up say yeah, AI consultant certification and this ain't no normal like play certification, like yeah, you do some free certification there, you get a quick poster. Like no, this is like accredited certification. Like man, I ain't no man. You see, I just do big credits business certification. Now I come I doing this. It's for a reason, you know. Put on the gas. I tell you now, yo, we keeping that momentum. Right now is up like a spaceship, rocket ship take off. Like I in the cockpit and I just making sure checking all the gauges and making sure she got gas. My foot going to be on it. And once my foot down, ain't no let no. Yeah. So right now we on a move. You check me just now. Coconut Station come in Colby. So if you're in St. Martin and you want coconut water and you're in Colby, you could pass there, get your coconut water. Eventually we're gonna set up delivery, but don't worry. Everything piece by piece, step by step, falling into place like Tetris. Trust and believe that. Nothing ain't stopping me. Yeah. When I say we, I mean me and you know. I like just me and like my family. Me and you. Yeah, straight up. So yeah, that being said, my people, I about to log off there. And I just have to say, I love you. I love you. I love you with all my heart. And you know, I really appreciate you for showing up. You know, this is my community. I is my people now. I is my family now. We's family now. Now. We ain't just friends no more. We ain't just acquaintances. We family now. You check, you see, I got my family from up in Holland, Ray. I got my another family from in UK, Oracle. I got my family from Toronto, my family from Miami, my family from man, you name it. We all over, we global. Like Prince Wani say, everywhere we learn, the links develop. And that's true. That is it. Check, that is it. That is it. So that being said, like I say, I thank you. Today is a new month. Welcome to a new month. December, my favorite month, my month, the best month for last. I want to tell them. See, the best for last. That's why they say media. Put media. Check. Yeah, I gotta tell them all the time. I just tell them all of us save the best for last. Best choice. You check. They put him in the best month, the last month. Everything for a reason. I don't care who don't like it. Who vex, lose. And I ain't losing. Got me vex, you see. Yeah. Yeah, straight up. So love alone, my people. Love, love, love. I appreciate you for joining, coming on. And just know next week, right here, once again, same time, same place, same. Check, same. Bam. You check, we here with it. Next week, Monday, December, that'll be the 8th, right? Correct. Right here, all over podcast. Today was episode 31, foot on the gas. And just know the foot is on the gas. So yeah, everything on fire. You know, like Ghost Rider, like bike and all on fire, everything on fire, the car, everything on fire. You know, we just rolling, just down the road, straight, nothing stopping, straight. I will tell you, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire. Yeah, soldiers them get burned, but we still standing firm. We still standing up strong, like nothing in touch we, and we in the fire, not like standing next to it. We in itself. Yeah, that's itself. That is it now. That is it. So that being said, love alone, my people. Remember, We here uncovering it all. Remember, continue to execute with excellence and call you by all of if you need me. If you're doing something you need assistance, you know you need it. Call. Check check me on social media. You done watching me here, so you probably got some social media from me, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, todo idea. Check. Love alone, my people. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed week ahead. And catch you here next week. Another episode of this All Over It podcast.